Return to Tivat. Tivat? Make a wish, everyone. We're returning to Genshin tonight. There we go, there we go. Nice. Hello, good evening, everyone. Fancy to see you. Let's put on some music that fits today's occasion. Let's see here. How about this? Ooh. Here's the thing. I actually haven't properly, listened to the Fontaine soundtrack, because I was waiting. Anyhow, we talk about that in a moment, okay? First things first, hello, you fine feathered people. And thank you for dancing in the intro. Very nice. And disturbing Doro. Good to see you all. Thank you for being here. Good evening. It's Monday, July 15th. And I started the show at like 10 p.m. But we're here now, so that's all that matters, right? Oh, okay. Music's getting pretty nice, pretty enchanting. Okay, so what's new? It's a new day. Last night we finished the summer event in Nikkei, which was exquisite. We had a good run in Caelid and Elden Ring. I was going to stream some Elden Ring today, but it's been a busy day, so I decided to stream in my own schedule plan an hour later, but that hour later is already like an hour too much, I feel. And I figured, you know what? There's not going to be the perfect time for this, you know? There's never a perfect time for anything, really. Unless you're playing music. But I figured I should do my return to Genshin now, today. Instead of doing it tomorrow or on Wednesday or something like that, I'm like, no. Let's get it started now. You know. However, let me tell you, on Wednesday, there's going to be like almost a month of really cool drops for Genshin. Yeah. Pretty good drops for Genshin. That'll happen on this channel as well. But I figured, you know what, I'm like, I should get into it now. We gotta get started now. But also, because I gotta announce, but like, you know, exciting myself, I gotta tell you. My girlfriend and I were going to the Genshin concert in Berlin in December. Yeah! Which is super expensive, but that'll be my gift to her and me for like our 2-year anniversary, which is coming up. So, you know, I'm like, alright, fine. And I heard so many good things about the Genshin concert. Like, literally from every avenue I heard about it, I've heard that it's great. So, yeah. That's gonna be exciting. That'll be exciting. Okay. You know what? I want to try. Hold on. First. No. While Waza is doing a great job already, I'm gonna hype along, alright? Everyone else is a bit slow. But you know what? We should get up and above. We get up. Push it up. There we go. I think it's time I get standing, you know? Don't laze around sitting. No. I should be standing more again. Now I've got no excuse. You know, the other day I was like, oh, I've got back pain, you know, but now no. I'm doing a new exercise for what's it called? You know, I usually get back pain when I do like squat exercises, but now I'm doing Zerka squats where you hold the bar like in the crease of your arms, and that's much better for your lower back. Yeah, but I need my dance pad. That one. Okay. My dance pad. If you're standing a lot, you should utilize something like that. Okay, let's see how long I can last, huh? Hey, is that a Ember? This is Ember Fuzzle here. What the hell? Ember has been shedding her hair a lot, so there's Ember Fuzzles all over the place. Fish revolution. Imagine that. Pre-install? No, I don't want to pre-install. Hold on. Gotta see if I update anything. Oh! I'm protecting you from the flashbang, okay? Also, I changed the camera settings again. I changed the ISO back to a lower amount rather than a high amount. And I put my lights higher. And I'm hoping that I can just vibe with it. Yeah. As we talked yesterday, my eyes are just super sensitive, you know, because I'm such a whiny guy. So like bright lights are painful for it. But I almost feel like it's easier when I'm standing. Maybe I just have to change the location of the lights in my room or something, I don't know. Yada yada, it should look good for you like this, I think. And for myself, I'll just wing it, alright? I'll just punch through it, somehow. Okay. Alright then, alright. I think I've got it all set up. Looks like there's no update left. Well then, well. Once more, hello everyone who's here right now. I appreciate you being here. That is very cool. And also, of course, anyone who's checking this out in the future on the tube, fancy meeting you here. Coming over to Twitch sometime. Why don't you? Would be very nice to have you. And of course, hey, everyone who's watching my YouTube videos, thank you very much for watching them. That's awesome. I know it ain't many, but there's some quality people on there. Maybe one day it's more, but then again, I'm offloading many hour Twitch VODs to YouTube, and that's rarely a good idea, but what shall we do? What shall we do, right? I had like the, you know, there was the decision of like making an individual channel or the main channel, stuff like that, and I was like, there's no right way to go. So I figured like, to save myself more headache, I just put it all on the same channel, you know? But lo and behold, YouTube is like, what? You're doing more than one thing? You do like music and you also stream? Nah. And I'm like, whatever. We're doing it this way. Screw it. Mm-hmm. Okay. Pause the music. I hope you're all excited. Let's see if you're excited. There was a fancy emote for excitement. This one. Hungry Paimon. A Twitch Global emote. That's right. So all of you excited people, let's see Paimon and get excited for hearing Paimon finally once more again. Shall we? Let's see. Oh. It's been a while since we heard that music. It has been a while. Oh yeah. All right. Well, long story short, Genshin Impact. A game I've played I don't know, I think I joined the game like 1.5 years after its initial release, right? When there was the Ganyu rerun, that's when I joined, yeah, it was good. It was also my first gacha in a way, kind of, if you want. The first gacha in a more serious way, you could say. And I've been streaming most of it, except most of Sumeru, because I was not super vibing with Sumeru. And then I kind of like took a break, because, you know, Star Rail came out and everything. And well, now, this is the 15th of July, 2024. Natlan is almost upon us. I better get started. We get the entirety of Fontaine ahead of us. Like, literally. The last thing we've done is, at some point, like a couple months ago, we quickly did the Caribert quest. Like, I'm caught up with all the lore and so on, you know? And for anyone who's watching this and who's interested in Genshin, I assume you're caught up in the lore yourself as well. So we don't have to explain too much, do we? Anyways, this is literally going to be the proper beginning of Fontaine. I haven't done anything of it. And I'm completely unspoiled for it, which is nice. Right then. Let's go! Why didn't you recognize my controller input? I want to play with controller. Oh my god, here we go. Oh shit. We're gonna hang up on Geo again. Wait for this. Look at that, Dandro, Cryo, and... Wow, that was quick. Okay. Controller? Yes, controller works! Beautiful. Okay. We're back. We're back in the world of Genshin. Right, what's that? Hey, which... The last time I did like proper pulling was actually for Furina, and I got her. And I've got no primals at all. Wow. That's cool. And I was trying to play a little bit when there was the Chlorinde patch coming, and I was trying to do some commissions and stuff, but I wasn't really lucky. But I guess because of that I don't have the returner bonus right now, because it was like, I think that was a month ago. Imaginarium Theater? 620 primals. Oh. Neat. Siege Win. I've seen like she's got like a bubble gun. Wondrous Dragonair. Endless Solo of Solitude.
Alright, maybe I'll take one more day off.
Notices? Let's get all the things out of the way. Okay. Mail. Alright. Wasn't there like a new... I think there was a new code or something, right? Come on, I want to get the exclamation mark out of the way. Sure, go to the event, whatever. Open a browser page. Okay. Fine. Returning on Hu Tao's birthday? Hold on. I completely just overflew the mail. Wait. Gift mail. It is! It is Hu Tao's birthday. I like Hu Tao. A lucky day ahead, my friend. These days I find myself lacking inspiration and my words do not flow as they should when writing poetry. I thought about seeking inspiration far and wide, but instead stumbled upon a book on divination at One Wen Bookhouse. Believe it or not, it turned out to be quite amusing. I divined that Xiangling, who's the chicken, would encounter a crimson omen yesterday, and lo and behold, she found some exquisite Juyun chili in a basket of rice. No wonder her rice has been so fragrant and spicy lately. So I decided to divine my own fortune based on my birth date, and surprisingly the result was a friend as precious as gilded gold, bringing great fortune to both. Oh my, who else could this be referring to? How interesting. I've already prepared a meal, so hurry over and let's catch up, old friend. Let's see how we can bring ourselves some great fortune today. Sweet. Okay. And let's get this out of the way. The version highlights. Bloop. Right. Oh my god.
Feeling up to it.
Story quests? Right, we gotta spend keys, right? Is that what they want? No, they want me to claim keys. Okay. Okay. Well, there's a lot of quests going on here. I know. Quickly gotta remember how to gameplay, you know? My fingers are currently set up for... Oh, right, this is... I wanted to heal. This is not Star Rat. Fingers are set up for Elden Ring at the moment. Heal me! Thanks. Okay. Well. Genshin sure is a good-looking game. The draw distance is massive. Right. I guess we just simply begin by doing this. Right? It's quite a view, isn't it? Ah, there's commissions. Oh, commissions. My favorite. Do we have like another nice, very high up vista? I mean, over here potentially. Look at that. Ooh. Holy shit, can I see all the way to Fontaine? Hey. That's wild. Wait, doing this right? Whoa. Alright, chill. I'm just trying to figure out the buttons again. No, we don't want to talk with the statues, okay? Okay. How do I attack? Oh my god, attack is not square, attack is... This? Triangle R2, okay. I'm like button mapping myself like for controller so much right now. Hello? That weapon is so good. Okay. Alright. Shall we get to it? Shall we just get right to the story? Elisa Martin, hello and welcome to the stream. Is that it? Is that the... No, that's something else. Wait. That's something else. It... Oh, it is. Caravan Rabat, right. Oh my god, no, hold on. Danger, there's a giant spider on the wall.
No purpose whatsoever.
Hold on. It's of course right in the corner. I can't reach it.
The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water.
Spiders bring luck according to Estonian folklore? But I'm not Estonian. It doesn't bring me luck. Probably for you. But my luck is if I kill the spider. But I can't reach it right now. It's like... Yeah, I'm looking at you, Spider-Man. I hate spiders. I'm playing without a chair. I have a chair, but I'm using a standing desk right now, yes. Okay, well, let's get to it while I'm standing here and aggressively staring at the spider. Goodbye, Sumeru. I won't miss you. I didn't like you. Don't come back.
Good old caravan rebat. Huh. Now let Paimon think. What were we up to the first time we came here?
No, Paimon, that's not reminiscence. No.
Remembers. Nahita's consciousness had been trapped by the doctor, but we followed the clues she left behind to help her.
I know, Paimon. I know. Good memory, Paimon.
So much time has already passed since then. And it seems Sumeru's changing for the better now that Nahita's in charge, right?
That I believe,
Paimon
yes.
just hopes this peace will last a long time. And then Nahita won't have any more new problems to deal with.
It's hard to say what'll happen.
Yeah, guess you're right. We somehow always find ourselves right in the thick of it. Who knows what will happen next? Come to think of it, maybe it's all because of you. Maybe you're just a magnet for trouble.
I've been thinking that. I was just thinking that you might be the problem, Paimon.
Huh? Me? Before Paimon ran into you, Paimon never ran into any trouble. At most, when she was super tired, Paimon got caught in some strange whirlpool and sucked out into sea. And even then, you fished Paimon out.
Paimon doesn't walk.
Anyway, for Nahita's sake, maybe we should think about heading to our next destination for now.
Next up, Fontaine.
Ah, look who it is. Running into you in a place like this? I can see you two still love wandering around.
Our idea was a great part of Sumeru.
Since when are we just wandering around? We're usually taking care of some serious business. Even though it may have nothing to do with our journey. But never mind that. What brings you here?
I just finished a commission in the desert for a usual client of mine.
A commission?
Nothing too interesting. Just escorting a shipment of goods. I'm on my way to report back. That's when I saw you two all the way over there, chatting away. What were you two talking about anyway?
We're preparing to leave Sumeru forever and head to Fontaine.
Huh? You serious? Can't say I saw that coming. But you are travelers after all. I guess you'd never stay for too long in one place. Bumping into you like this will become a rarity. I'm starting to feel sad just thinking about it. Hey, how about I gather a few mercs to escort you two? What do you say?
Thanks, but no need. Oh, Paimon had no clue you'd miss us so much. But don't worry, we'll come back to see everyone when we get a chance.
Sounds good. All you need to do to get to Fontaine is cross this stretch of desert and navigate some waterways. Knowing you two, I'm sure it won't be anything you can't handle. So, when are you leaving?
We leave as soon as we finished a few more preparations.
Oh, wait a sec. Paimon just remembered there are still a few dishes in Sumeru that Paimon hasn't tried yet. Now, where's that list Paimon made?
Oh no. No, NPC, don't do it. Unless you look like a Fontaine NPC.
I see. Guess you won't be needing a
Oh, no, I
going away
didn't.
party or anything. It's sad enough to see you go like this. Though, now that I think about it, Sumeru wouldn't be what it is today without you. Seems true heroes always prefer leaving quietly.
By the way, should we go say bye to Nahita?
Man. Gotta say, like, Genshin, answers are always so weird, right? Because, like, both the answers, like, already together, like, make the sentence, right? In her case, she'll know from her dreams anyway.
Oh, good point. Then there's no need to bother her in the real world.
Then, I guess this is goodbye for now, traveler in Paimon. Whether as a client or a friend, you're always welcome to come find me.
Take care.
Goodbye, dear. Bye-bye, Sumeru.
Bye, Sumeru. I won't miss you. Just have to cross the desert. After settling matters in Sumeru, you approach the border with Fontaine. Oh? I did? Just like that? Just like that? Just like that? Oh! That's looking so much better already. Yes! So much better. Oh my god. Goodbye, desert. What the? Anyways. Is that part of the desert? Alright. Kind of like this way. Is it above here? As a world quest? I mean, I'm probably gonna do the desert, but I'll probably do that off stream, you know? I'll get back to doing the exploration and everything, but I just do that off stream. Right? Right, I have to activate them, right? No, this one's auto-activated, okay. Nice and unvoiced. Ugh. Okay, but this is looking pretty majestic, don't you think? I like that. Shall we just jump into the action? Because good thing we can fly. Whee! I guess we could land on that boat. Oh man, the roiling waterfalls. I like the look of it. It's good. I'm keeping an eye on that spider, alright? Wait, can I fly all the way there? No, I won't have enough stamina. Or will I? I don't know. I'll try. I'll try. Where's Spider-Man? I've lost sight of Spider-Man. Oh. Hold up. How do I put a pin? Ah. Wait, wrong button. Pin? Hey. Pin. Already exists? What do you mean it already exists? Hey. Let's not question it. Wait.
the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion. I stand before it, alone and unchanging.
Alright. We're in danger. We're in danger. We're in danger.
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
Oh my god, hold on. My stuff's going wild. There we go. Okay. I gotta update my streaming program the next days. It's been acting funny, but there's a big update. I gotta time out people sometimes if they're putting on the sub story. We won't suffer attitude like that. Just saying.
All the world holds dear.
The spider
is but a
escaped? It
backdrop
did.
of constant motion. I stand
Somewhere
before
there.
it,
Oh, there's a
alone
picture and it's probably
unchanging.
behind it. Okay, anyways. I'll find a way, alright? And get it eventually. I miss Cinema Bazaar so much. Where's the reunion? I don't know. I'm streaming on Twitch right now. Genshin Impact. Been doing this for a couple of years already. Always surprised when people come in here after like 7 or 8 years and they're like, Cinema Bazaar! Reunion! Music! You know what? I'm just surprised. Can I get it? Oh. I'm actually stuck on it. Look at that. Just like cramping her hands at the ceiling. Ugh. Like that. Shit. Come on. Come on. Wow. I did it. I got it. How do I go to inventory quickly? There. Can we get a recent tab? Like an Elden Ring? Where is it? Cake for the Traveler. Nice. Here it is. Hydroculus.
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
Alright, gentlemen, are you the first Fontainians I meet? We are looking to get here. How do I sprint? R1. It's gonna mess with my brain. Romaritime Harbor. Hello.
After crossing all that sand and water, we finally made it! Oh, this must be Fontaine's port! Wow! Everything looks so advanced in Fontaine! Paimon's heard that the industry here is extremely developed, and there are all kinds of unusual machines!
But why do they have that, but other nations like Mondstadt and Liyue don't really get that? Are they being ego about the tech? They're like, no, that's our tech, you don't get it. It's even more impressive than I expected.
Just seeing the sights as a tourist is nice, but maybe it would be better if we found something to do. What do you think?
Let's start by meeting the Hydra Archon.
useful information.
Did she?
Seeking out the Seven is probably still our best source for information at this point.
Our journey is to find my sibling. Yeah, right. Sure.
Yeah, the more we can learn, the better. So, what do you think the Hydro Archon's like? Will we get along? Nahida said that she has a very unique personality, whatever that means. To learn about a nation's god, start with the nation's people. There seems to be some locals talking over there. Let's go see if we can join the party.
Hello, fellow locals.
If you ask me, it's a tragedy how things ended for him. Clearly, he was a pretty decent person.
Yeah, I didn't expect that kind of ending for him. I thought he would at least fight on a little longer for his family. I was expecting a sudden plot twist, but it's a pity that it never happened. Still, his story is quite the tearjerker.
The dude looks not happy.
Excuse me. Can I help you two? I couldn't help but notice you standing here listening.
Hi. We're travelers new to Fontaine, and we had something we wanted to ask, but you seemed to be really busy talking about some kind of play, so we didn't want to interrupt.
Play? Oh, no. We're talking about something that really happened. In fact, it's a case that was just heard a few days ago.
Really? Like, a real trial? But the way you were talking about it and the words you used just now made it sound like some kind of story.
Well, good tales are often based on true stories, aren't they? And what you see in reality may also be someone deliberately putting on an act while harboring ulterior motives. Whether something is true or not simply isn't that important. The main thing is whether the story being acted out on the stage is splendid enough.
Was the girl talking with her mouth closed? Very often the animations for the characters' mouths are attuned to Chinese speak instead of English, because it's the Chinese game. And the English text is much more words than the Chinese words. So therefore, like, very often the animations are not going on anymore, despite there still being text and it's being voiced out by the English voice.
Oh, but it looks like you're not from around here.
And sometimes there's just no animation
the
because...
Fontaine Court of Justice is called the Opera Epiclese, or more commonly known as just the Opera House.
Opera Epiclese. Ah. So the seat trials as a sort of opera.
But, shouldn't court cases be treated a little more seriously than that? Not to question Fontaine's way of doing things. It's just that putting someone on trial is usually a very serious thing.
No worries. Other visitors to Fontaine have wondered the same thing. You could say that we just don't want to waste the moving stories behind those cases. And as for your worries about whether the cases are treated with due reverence, we have the absolutely just and honorable Chief Justice Neuvillette, as well as the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal, a machine created by the Archon.
That was a mouthful.
Between the machine and the Chief Justice, false charges and injustice are a thing of the past now.
The judgment device created by the Archon. So this is the nation of justice.
Oratrice? Is it some kind of machine too? Oh, Paimon's curious. We should check it out if we get the chance.
Hold on. Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale.
Wait.
Sheesh.
Paimon almost forgot to ask you our question. Do you know what we should do if we want to meet the Hydro Archon?
Oh, that's easy. Just go to the Opera House. Lady Farina practically lives there. You could definitely say it's her biggest passion.
I think what they mean is that they wish to speak with the Archon personally. In that case, I'm afraid it's going to be a tad more difficult. You'll have to make an appointment well in advance, and it'll depend on whether or not she has any time slots available.
Make an appointment?
Huh. Is the Hydro Archon super busy taking care of official stuff? Wait, didn't you say that she's always at the Opera House?
No. Lady Farina seldom takes an interest with the nation's affairs. The reason it's difficult to make an appointment is simply because she's incredibly popular.
That's right.
Oh.
After all, she is the Archon. Though she may tend to get a little dramatic from time to time, people can't get enough of her.
Huh. First time Paimon's ever heard of an Archon being described that way before. Wait! Paimon gets now! The Hydro Archon is kinda like a big celebrity here, right?
Yeah, I suppose you could say that. Perhaps you could even say our mascot.
Hang on. This is still Fontaine's Archon you're talking about. You should show some more respect.
Yes, you're right. I guess I should at least try to be a little more respectful in front of visitors. Otherwise, I might get arrested and find myself face to face with Monsieur Neuvillette.
Come on. Sure, there's a lot of laws here, but nobody's going to be arrested for saying something disrespectful about the Hydro Archon.
Seems the people of Fontaine really like the Hydro Archon, but they don't appear to revere her.
Alright, I think we get it. Thank you! At least we now know that we can find the Hydro Archon at the Opera House. But who knows how long making an appointment will take? Guess we could have a look around the city in the meantime. Hey! What are you looking over there for?
There's a girl over there. She's been standing alone for quite some time.
Huh. Maybe something's the matter. She isn't going to jump into the water, is she? Maybe we better go check on her.
I know, cat in the water. Prelude of Blanchard and Noirceur. Monsieur. Hello. Are you a cat? Did you know you have a star on your cheek?
Hello there. Excuse me. Are you alright?
Huh?
Do I look alright?
I'm fine. Thanks.
Oh, okay then. We just noticed that you seem to be worried about something.
About many things, actually. But there's nothing I can do but just keep my troubles to myself. I was
That's
just
life.
reminiscing about a place my brother and I would play when we were kids. It was just atop that hill over there. See?
You're pointing at the sea. Wait, are you saying that you and your brother lived in the water?
Maybe they're mermaids or fantastical wraiths from Fontaine?
Though people call the waters around Fontaine a sea, it's actually just an inland lake that's filled with fresh water. And no, I can still see that hill clearly in my memories. Now it's been completely submerged. He would skip and jump, tossing sand in the wind. The sun shone brightly, and the air was filled with the scent of the sea. But now, the water is gradually swallowing our memories.
You gotta think, right? Like, we are just random people showing up in Fontaine. We're like, alright, let's look for the Archon, okay? We see this person's like, hey, you alright? You're standing at the water? And she's like, it's time for trauma dumping. Enjoy.
It won't be long before it swallows us.
Sorry. Paimon doesn't really get what you mean.
I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. Are you Lynette's new friends?
That one is also Blade and Starray, right? How wild.
Oh, and you are?
Thanks for looking after my sister. She often comes here to reminisce about our childhood, that's all. There's no need for any concern. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Linny, and this is my sister Lynette. If I had to guess, I'd say you must be travelers from abroad.
Linny and
You.
Lynette.
Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. We just arrived in Fontaine.
Out of 5 people, 3 must
We
pay
were
the
just
price.
talking with your sister. she was saying.
I see. It's unusual for Lynette to be so willing to talk with anyone. In fact, she seldom speaks at all. I'm usually the only one she ever talks to.
Oh, really? Then you two are just like us! Paimon's always the one talking for some reason.
Yeah, for some reason. There's hardly anything left for me to say with you around, because you always steal all my lines.
So that's how you think it is?
I also think my brother can be too talkative at times.
Oh, oh, oh.
Seems you were right, Paimon. We are quite similar.
So, what did Lynette mean just now when she said that the water is engulfing your memories, and that it won't be long before it engulfs you too?
Oh, that. It's from a prophecy that's been circulating in Fontaine for some time now. Well, I suppose prophecy isn't exactly the right word, because that implies a certain amount of uncertainty. There's no doubt about what's happening in Fontaine now.
They just stole all the water from Sumeru, that's what. What's happening in Fontaine?
Where to begin? Let's put that question on hold for a moment. We still haven't formally greeted each other yet, have we?
Did all the introductions earlier not count?
I completely forgot. Did Paimon introduce herself as Paimon, and that's how he knew the name?
Hello, traveler.
What's up? Hello, Linny. Linny? Linny.
And hello, Paimon.
Hey! Why didn't Paimon get a handshake? You're not poking fun at Paimon, are you?
Alright, you know, we just played through, Star Rail's Penacony story, so that's suspicious.
Please, don't take offense. Just consider it a sort of etiquette we have here in Fontaine when making new friends. You should remember it. It might prove useful.
Touching people?
All right then. Well, Paimon's just happy to have a local friend now. By the way, we were just getting ready to go to the Opera House to meet the Hydro Archon. Would you be able to show us the way?
So you're going to see Lady Farina? No problem at all. In fact, I was planning to go to the Opera House later myself. I'll gladly take you once I finish things here. Please follow me.
I'm not sure about his outfit, though. That's a wild style. Oh, he's confused where to go. He doesn't really know what to do.
You said you were going to see Lady Farina? Well, it seems Lady Farina has come to see you.
Great. Hey. Oh. Feet. What?
So, she's the Hydro Archon? But how did she know we were looking for her?
My dear people, rich and poor, those with cup in hand and those with nothing at all, raise your glasses in celebration. If you don't have one, then just raise your hand in lieu.
Yeah! Farina!
As you can all see, two unfamiliar travelers
What a
have
cool
arrived
style.
in our nation. Come, let us make a toast in honor of this traveler and her companion who have journeyed here from distant lands.
Whoa, traveler! Yeah, we love travelers.
Is she talking about us?
Nobody here seems to be holding a glass. Can't raise no glass.
I've long heard of the turmoil and chaos you left in your wake as you visited other nations. But I welcome you nevertheless.
Well, she's kind of right.
No, I have come to receive you personally. Fear is for insignificant cowards. I am a god, and I will never entertain the notion of such meaningless wariness. You can be rest assured, I see clearly your sincerity. Of course, seeking an audience with me is the most sensible thing to do. It will allow you to truly behold my power and witness my authority.
A witness.
Intelligent people always gather under the correct banner. I, Focalor, hereby welcome you to the nation of Hydro and acknowledge the value and significance of your trip. Now, you may rejoice in this.
Focalor, but also Furina. Morax, Zhongli, you know, many names. Well, finding the Archon was easy enough.
Yeah, Paimon still can't believe it. Feels like we've only been here for a few minutes. But the Hydro Archon's entrance was, how should Paimon describe it? A little over the top?
What, you think so?
Miss Hydro Archon? How did you know we were coming?
I think Zhongli's intro was a little over the top when he just flopped out of the sky.
I see. As Outlanders, you inevitably lack even some of the most basic understanding. Don't forget that even the gods can be divided into the mediocre and the excellent.
Oh.
I suppose it's only natural for you to be awestruck by my abilities. You had best stop and consider. Do you really have the noble qualities and etiquette necessary to communicate with a god? All it takes is a flick of my finger for me to know everything about you.
Whoa, talk about sounding high and mighty.
Feels like she can't get over herself.
Oh? What's with these looks? Perhaps the welcoming ceremony still isn't enough? What else should I say then?
Stoic silence.
Is she waiting for us to start talking?
Wow, I didn't expect to see Lady Farina here. What a surprise! Wait, does this mean they're the legendary blonde traveler? How did I not notice before?
Hey, what's all the commotion? Oh, is that Lady Farina? Is there some kind of drama going on?
Of course. That's the blonde traveler. The one all those stories are about. Lady Farina came here to personally see her. Oh, I bet this is going to be the duel of the century.
Ooh, I've got to see this. I knew Lady Farina would never disappoint.
Duel?
Yes, but don't get too excited now. My dear believers and spectators alike tend to get quite rowdy, and despite the noise, I've come to tolerate all their ruckus. You may consider this my reward to all of you. I have determined that there will be an epic duel between myself and this traveler from another land, just as you were hoping to see.
Now she wants to fight? Aren't we getting a little ahead of ourselves?
A fighting gods? I've got a resume.
Are you not afraid? Might I remind you that this is a duel against the divine?
What are you trying to do, traveler? Provoking a god in front of her people?
Stand down, Clorend. I admire her bravery. Few have the courage to draw their sword against a god. She is obviously a true warrior. Unfortunately, people nowadays only crave to be thrilled, and a mere duel will not slake their thirst for excitement.
Huh. Yeah, she's right. Just a duel wouldn't be all that interesting.
On Arrhenius, criminals are always requesting duels to defend their honor. They're getting a bit old, to tell the truth.
You see. Then, as the god of justice, I shall face this traveler in another kind of duel. A duel in court!
Whoa, all right. Now that'll be worth seeing.
Right. This is Fontaine, after all. With such a grand opera house, it would be a pity not to use it.
Why do you care so much about the crowd's reactions? Seems you've spent a little too much time in the opera house. Besides, how exactly do you plan to have a duel in court? You mean you're going to put us on trial?
And we haven't committed any crimes. We literally just arrived here.
Oh, we have reason to put you on trial. It's obvious, isn't it?
Obvious.
According to Fontaine law, no one is permitted to release any flying objects within Fontaine city limits during the first 3 days of each month. You are clearly guilty of violating this law, no?
Oh, what? So that's what they've done wrong. That's Our Lady Farina. No one knows the laws of Fontaine like she does.
You know, when you have bullshit laws, you know, and no one can recall them, you know, then it's bad laws. That's just how you know. If the regular person can't abide by them because they don't know them, that's when you know it is bad laws.
You call that
Just saying,
obvious?
America.
What kind of law is that? Wait, flying object? You mean Paimon?
Precisely! Now, if you two have no objections, then in the name of the Hydro Archon, I order your arrest.
All right.
My apologies, Lady Farina. I don't mean to spoil the fun, but if you would allow me to interject, I don't think that Paimon here meets the definition of a flying object.
You tell her, Linny! Finally someone who's not crazy. How could anyone call Paimon a flying object?
Paimon, are you a balloon?
Great magician Linny, my beloved citizen. I'll permit you to object, but how exactly do you plan to prove your claim?
As a magician who just rained on your parade, I naturally should shoulder the responsibility of saving the show. So, with such an audience gathered here, allow me to perform a trick for everyone.
Verschwindibus magic? I knew he was doing something funky.
What's that on Paimon's back? Hey, when did Linny do that?
Oh, when Liney patted you on the back. Yeah, figured it was weird. Slapped her ass.
There. As you can all clearly see, Paimon should be classified as, well, something like a balloon. This rope has been in the traveler's hand all along. It was just that no one could see it before.
Huh? You call that magic? You've got to be joking.
I thought it was pretty good. Nice one.
Huh? I'm not sure what to think. It seems Lady Farina's charges no longer hold water.
In that case.
Amusing. Very amusing, Linny. Just the sort of unexpected twist that I enjoy. With you here, today's performance can finally be called complete.
Performance? You see all this as a performance?
In which case, consider the matter of your trial resolved. The god of justice will not bring charges against an innocent person. But
Easy.
when there are valid grounds, I will not only judge travelers from abroad, but even the gods of other lands. I look forward to seeing your upcoming performance at the Opera House, Mr. Linny and Miss Lynette. That's enough for now. Toodaloo!
Toodaloo! Right, back to business. Arresting people with flying objects first 3 days of the month.
And just like that,
Hey, Sail the Wing, good evening.
well, that's the most unpredictable Archon Paimon's ever seen. We never even had a chance to ask her anything. But that's a problem for future Paimon. That whole scene just now was really...
Did you know that was going to happen?
Don't mention it. I just happened to remember that there was such a law, so I did a little preparation, just in case. I didn't think it would actually come in handy. So, now do you see what kind of god Lady Farina is?
She can be a bit confusing at times, but she is still amenable to reason.
Yeah, confusing is a good way to put it. Is she really that reasonable?
Anyway, Paimon had no idea you were a magician, Linny. It sounded like you'll be performing at the Opera House, right?
I just know a few simple tricks I use to make a living. Lynette is my assistant. It will actually be my first time performing on the most prestigious stage in Fontaine, the Opera House.
But isn't the Opera House where criminal trials are held in Fontaine?
When there are no public trials being held, the Opera House hosts a variety of other performances. To the people of Fontaine, the line between a trial and a performance can be a little blurred. And speaking of performances, I would be remiss to forego this opportunity gifted by fate. Might I invite the two of you to see my performance?
My brother's always excited to make new friends.
I bet he is.
Sure. We don't really have anything to do now, and we wanted to go to the Opera House anyway.
I would be delighted, as long as we're not in prison.
Splendid. In that case, why don't we go together? I'll show you the way. I just have something to take care of first.
Any way I can help?
You really mean it? Then I'll take you up on your offer. This is a magical item known as a magic pocket.
He's like, what?
Perhaps you can help me
You give me a
distribute
small
them
finger?
to the people
Take
here.
that arm. Ugh. That's a shopping basket. That's the kind of stuff they give you when you enter like one of those clothing stores and they full on expect you to fill the whole thing up. That's why they give you very big ones on purpose. Ah.
Huh? What are they going to use it for?
About
Oh, you
that.
know, Silverwick, you know.
You asked me before about the prophecy, right? Let me start by telling you a little more about what it entails. I'm not sure exactly when it began, but a prophecy has been circulating around Fontaine. It says that every person in Fontaine is born with sin. No matter how the nation of justice holds trial after trial, this sin cannot be absolved.
That place you need to buy the bags? Oh. Are they pretty? Every person is born with sin. No matter how the nation of justice holds trial after trial, this sin cannot be absolved. Huh.
Until one day, the water levels in Fontaine will rise, and the sinful people will slowly be drowned.
Well, they're saying everyone's born with sin, so they're just drowning everyone? I think they just have an issue with the tides.
In the end, the people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping on her throne. Only then will the sins of the people of Fontaine be washed away.
Bit harsh.
That sounds pretty gloomy. Why are people in Fontaine born with sin? What is that supposed to mean?
There are lots of guesses. Some say that the ancestors of Fontaine stole the power of the seas and stirred its wrath. Others say that the people of Fontaine never heeded the first Hydro Archon's warnings and offended Celestia. But here in Fontaine, evidence is what matters. There hasn't been concrete evidence for any of these claims, so they can only be regarded as conjecture.
If even the people in Fontaine don't know what sin they committed, wouldn't it be better just to ignore the prophecy completely? Why bother feeling guilty all the time?
Oh, Paimon, you don't know how this works, you know? You can, I mean, you know. In case we've got charity bags, the money goes to children's organization. That's always good. Yeah, it's always good. Natural-born criminals, yeah. People of Fontaine are wild.
That's exactly what the people did at first. But in the last few years, the water levels in Fontaine have actually started rising.
Some could say climate change. Smarter sources would figure out it's just shifting of the times over the centuries. But you know, now the water's engulfing our memories. It won't be long before it engulfs us.
Many places have already been completely submerged, and now lie beneath the sea.
Many people carry on with their lives as before and shrug it off as a natural phenomenon. But my family and I think that the people of Fontaine shouldn't ignore the possibility, which would end up sentencing them to death. We hope that at least the people who reside near the waterfront can move away before it's too late. So, we've started distributing magic pockets to them. As a magical item, these magic pockets have astonishing capacity. I'm sure they will come in handy when people are moving their belongings.
Oh, Paimon gets it! It's like preparing for a rainy day! But this is more than a bit of rain.
If the prophecy is true, then is there no way to prevent the disaster?
Perhaps only absolute power could ever contend with such a catastrophe. But who knows? We're just tiny specks in the grand scheme of things.
True that.
Now, if you'd like to help, then please give these magic pockets to anyone nearby. Be sure to convince them to take it, regardless of what they say.
He's like, just give people these pockets. Put them in the box. Hold on, I feel like I gotta tune down some of the audio. Maybe like that. Yeah. I mean, the waterfall is just really loud. It's just the way it is. So used to Starred by now, where when you like go into the menu, your character's looking at the phone, which is kind of nice. We don't have that here, which is okay. Either way. Wait, now the music stops? Okay. Hey, give me a short moment. I'm gonna be right back real quick. All right? Don't you run away. Be right back. Thanks for waiting. Alright. Welcome back. Thank you for waiting. Let's go. Wonders of the world. Hear about the prophecy that's been circulating around Fontaine. What's that? Training guide? Huh? Oh. They show you now where to get stuff for the characters. Interesting. That's pretty handy. Nice. You see, I just haven't played in a while. Okay, hey, you want a shopping bag?
What's this? Ah, so you also believe in the prophecy. Keep it. I won't have any use for it.
What? You mean you don't believe in the prophecy?
You don't want the shopping bag?
No, I believe in the prophecy. But I also believe in another story. The story says that people once lived in the ocean. They were one with the ocean and couldn't live apart from it. But as time wore on, people desired to live on land and developed blood vessels, encapsulating the sea within their bodies. Thus could people set foot on land.
Dude, that must be a long time
if
ago.
you ask me, when the water rises and takes us all, it'll be like we're going home.
He just wants to die.
We hadn't heard that one before. But people can't live underwater. They'll die. You should probably still take it.
All right, I'll take it. I guess I just feel that being dissolved into the water doesn't necessarily mean death.
Now that's a suicidal attitude, isn't it? It's like, it's not death. It's release. It's eternal rest.
So you're the blonde traveler that everyone's been talking about. My apologies for not recognizing you earlier.
You couldn't see the blonde.
A magic pocket? Seems you really thought of everything. I guess it's better to prepare for the worst and hope for the best. Thanks. Please, also thank the magician on my behalf when you get the chance.
It's unalive. Become one with the live stream. I must return to the live stream now. Whoa! Getting right and wet. Ooh. Sheesh. This dude is just built different. Look at that.
Huh? I don't want that thing. Way I see it, if the prophecy's true, it's still gonna be a long time before the water can cover everything.
Galathee.
Life is all about living in the moment. What use is there in worrying about the future all the time? We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
You should still take it. You never know when it'll come in handy.
Oh, all right, fine. Thanks.
That volume's
just
better,
that
right?
If I start moving, that means I've already given up on the life I have now. I'd really rather not.
So sad. 75. Just making sure, because I feel like it was a bit loud on my end. Some of the things. I know the waterfall roiling is very loud, but it's a freaking waterfall. Have a Galathee. What the hell? You know, I'm not much one for like all the steampunk kind of style, but this looks cool. This looks more like a proper mech.
Oh, you already handed out all of the magic pockets? That was fast. So,
It
what
was
did
just
people have
3.
to say? I bet you heard some, interesting opinions.
No kidding.
Yes, but that will change once disaster strikes. I know they'll change their minds, so it's only right to help them prepare.
Hold on. With my tiny shred of a brain cell, we see those mountains back there, right? Which is like part of Sumeru. But you see those lines on the mountains? Which are like from like the stacked, like the mineral shifting plates thingy from mountain stuff? Doesn't that mean it was that way because of like the levels? There used to be water on it as well, I think. Like specifically those markings, if I remember correct. Just thinking, you know, with the little prophecy. Maybe it's a come and go. Maybe it's that flood and tide after all. Ebb and flow. The thirst and the unthirsting.
Is there anything else you need to do before we leave?
Yes, one last thing. I have the magic pockets made by a workshop in the court of Fontaine. Since we're out and about, I was thinking about bringing him some more
Deposits,
materials.
that's the word I was looking for.
So, you want to collect materials? Just tell us what the materials look like and we'll help. Many hands make light work.
Oh, that would be much appreciated. We'll need some Romaritime flowers. I remember seeing them near the waterfront on the east side of the harbor.
You know what, Linny? Sure. We'll be your errand boy. No greater wish. Is that Celestia back there, like above Raiden Shogun's head right now? When did the draw distance become this crazy? Because that's really good. Okay, never mind. I was thinking for a second, like, hey, could I change my control schemes to make it look more like Elden Ring, so I'm not completely messing up my muscle memory, but it's not gonna happen. Okay. I'm just checking if we're doing good here. Everything should be on high. All the graphics on sexy, motion blur's on low, because a little motion blur can go a long way. Right. Like, you know, motion blur is like generally a hated feature, but I think it has its merits in games where you're trying to make things look a little more cinematic or something like that. You know, you're not playing like CSGO and you're trying to have like perfect, like, you know, everything. Okay. You can officially stand directly beneath Celestia now with the map being expanded. So Celestia's somewhere this way, huh? Is it here somewhere? Oh.
It seems we have to use Hydro to collect Romaritime flowers.
Yeah, I'm wet. That did not work. We need to use Hydro. Hold on, hold on. How do I get to the party menu? Why is that not on my thing? How do I change the setup here?
The world remains constant over the centuries.
I can edit that, right? Where do I edit this?
But
where do I edit that?
life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory.
There's a way to change it. I remember that. Controls, yeah. Somewhere in here? No. Being awkward to find? Seems like it, yeah. Because I wanted to make the party setup into it. Oh, right, that's the thing now. That's the thing. Like, you get these really cool looking party setup things, where it's the background of the area you're in, and the characters have like a nice standing pose. Don't they also have like, when you like select a character? Yeah, they have a little animation. Oh. That's cool. Nice. On that page and press square. On this one. No. In the menu. In settings? Press square? Control page? I see it. Thank you. 4 direct. 8 direct. But I had these other 2 things. Can't change those? Battle Pass, Wish, Adventure Handbook, Events. Well, I guess. Can't I make that thing bigger? Like add more things to it? In that case, I guess it's fine that way. Because I can just go here. Alright. Oh, might the flower bloom. Come here. Give me info. Inventory. Is no one? There. Gotta remember everything now. We're trying to go deep in this, you know? I'm telling you though, like, this game would do so well with like a recent tab for items like Elden Ring just did. I think every game should literally do that. It's just fantastic. I know Alsoa disagrees, but he's just wrong, okay? Where's the flower? This? No. Something that we just have 3 of. Well, is this the one? Limitoir? Toi? I don't know. Local specialty Fontaine. Yeah, it's gonna be the one. That's the thing. A soft-bodied animal that emits a gentle light, often found climbing the walls of buildings near the water or underwater. Unless? Quest? Quest. The hell is that? Golden brittle. Oh, there it is. Hey. Because I'm doing, well, I did many months ago, but I'm going to continue like off stream with things like Sumeru exploration and Enkanomiya. But Enkanomiya has been a cool vibe so far. It's just, you know, like there was just too many games. Fibery Romero Time flowers. Romero Time flowers plucked to help Linny make magic pockets. It is said the Romero Time flowers growing in this area are rich in fiber and thus are great for making quality magic pockets. I was grateful you died, eh? Didn't pay attention to Paimon's JoJo post. No! The fun we could have had.
You made quick work of that. I can tell you're an experienced traveler. I've also finished collecting a few here. Maybe next time you'll feel like helping too, Lynette.
No way. I'm in power saving mode today. Otherwise, I fear I may not have any energy left for the performance at the Opera House.
That's a big mood. I'm in power saving mode. Always.
Fine. Though the performance is still a long way off. Now that we're finished here, we should get ready to head back to the court of Fontaine.
Or believe you me, that me on stream is actually very energetic because I know I'm on camera and on stream and I should probably be that way. In real life, man, I am the power saviest power saver.
So, we're going to the court of Fontaine before we head to the Opera House? Good. Paimon wants a tour of Fontaine's largest city and try...
Just like, whatever. Whatever, Paimon. Good
Wait,
talk.
Shh. Have you noticed that person over there? The young girl.
Huh? What's wrong with her? Paimon didn't notice anything.
Linny noticed her ass. Oh.
She's obviously a thief.
She stole his
Magicians and
heart.
thieves practice similar methods. We divert attention, and a distracted audience is one that won't discover what you're really doing. Watch her movements carefully.
Clearly, she's giving the man a hand job. I mean, what?
Oh, he's right!
Shh, keep your voice down. We need to think of a way to catch her, but it seems she's very alert. Perhaps we should split up. You two can ride the lift over there and wait up top. I bet that'll be her escape route if she tries to run.
Leave it to me.
All right, let's go.
We're going to the Great Dectus lift. Like a creep, we're climbing up the walls. Because that's what people do. Very normal behavior. Whoops. Oh. It's an actual elevator, okay. I half expected just a teleport. Why is it moving?
Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you?
Nailed it. Ah. Lo and behold. The Statue of the Seven. The word opens itself before those with noble hearts. Fancy. Below region. Did light just start flooding from that Statue of the Seven just now? That's so weird. Did anything like that ever happen before? It's normal for a Statue of the Seven to glow. It didn't feel uncomfortable at all. Wow, I feel like I'm using gills to breathe. I guess I am. Good for you. First try growing a pair of gills and show Paimon. It seems like you're feeling pretty good. Paimon can't believe Paimon was actually worried about you for a moment there. Though after it lit up like that, the air does feel a lot more humid. Maybe it's because of the hydro energy that was released? Paimon heard that in Fontaine, if you can use elemental energy properly, you can even swim underwater. Maybe you can even find a sunken treasure. Paimon will leave diving for treasure to you. Paimon will stand on the shore and wait for you. It'll be lonely going underwater alone. You could try doing something for once, Paimon. But being in water is scary. It actually is. Like, being in the water is actually scary. Question, dear community. You know, in the vast and wide world of the internet, there has been circulating a certain type of content that garnered a vast popularity. It is known as React content. People love React content. Now my question is, in order to remain relevant in the grand spectrum of life, okay, here's a question, all right? Because in general, like React content, I'm kind of like, whatever, you know? I don't consume it, so I'm pretty much like whatever to it. But I know a lot of people do, and well, you know. Well, time's been extremely tough on Twitch, let me tell you that. It's been extremely tough. To really like, you know, to really like say it at the easiest level possible, it's been really rough, okay? But I don't just want to do random whatever content, you know? So, see, my girlfriend, she's watching some React content sometimes. And she found like one channel where I found myself actually interested in what they've been doing. Where I was like, oh, this is more interesting, you know? Which is, instead of reacting to like whatever drama or political movements or shit like that, you know, no one cares about that. But there's like things like this channel, for example, they would watch things such as deep sea videos, right? Like a whole bunch of deep sea videos. So it's more like a watch together of, you know, things like that. Or watching creepy videos, or watching exciting videos like, you know, crazy landscapes, you know, they're like, wow, look, giant mountains and looking down and stuff like that, you know. A little bit more interesting content to consume together, you could say. Because especially right now, like, you know, the deep sea kind of stuff, for example, because they like talking about water. Which could be interesting, you know? That could be interesting. So I'm wondering, what is your stance on things like that? Let's watch lava lights. I don't know what that is. But watching volcanoes would be a pretty cool video, you know? Like, that's interesting. It actually interests me to watch it. So that could be an interesting thing to, you know, have as a sort of React content. I mean, of course, certainly it's not as, it ain't as big as, reacting to like whatever drama, but it doesn't have to be like, you don't always have to do things the biggest way possible, right? Just make it interesting. I really watched it myself. In that case, could be something. Could be. Like maybe I'll try it at some point, you know? Sleep content? Lava lights? Oh, you mean like a lava lamp? Oh, I thought you mean like... I was thinking lava lights. Like the kind of stuff, like as if there's a volcano and there's like little flickers of flames and you're like, wow. Lava lamp, oh. Well, we could also watch the, you remember like from like back in the old days, the DVD logo that's like flying across the screen and never perfectly hitting the corner? Senju, hey, welcome to the stream, hello. And Real One, hello. Can we play Code? My world ain't working? No. Haven't got around it either. It would be something new. I might do that, I might. Like, obviously I would need someone like to kind of like grab the content for me. But maybe my girlfriend would be interested in doing that. Could check that out. Just a thought, you know? Just a thought to do something to, I don't know, cultivate something that gets people to find the stream, I guess, you could say. That's pretty much it, because like discovery is pretty difficult. With that being said, if you ever feel like it, do tell people about the stream. If you want, you know, share the stream on social media or something. I don't know. Don't viewbot me. Alright, Paimon. Let's keep going. Just like before Paimon met you back in Mondstadt. Then I'll fish you out once again. Really? Then maybe Paimon can try going underwater with you. You better not go back on your word. Wait. Fontaine's blessing. A mysterious power that flows out from a statue to imbue you with the blessing of the transoceanic source water. That's a mouthful. Your progress will remain unhindered so long as you are moving through the lakes of Fontaine. Under the protection of the transoceanic source water, what you expend while moving underwater is not stamina, but aquatic stamina. It's a different stamina. It's blue. As such, when your aquatic stamina is expended, you will not drown. I will just stop. It's wet stamina. Friendship ended with stamina. Now blue stamina is my new best friend. Like, they tell us that, but they don't want us to swim right now, do they? They want us to be here. But we want to swim now. Hermoso.
The lighting was perfect when I took these photos.
What's that? I just stole a book. Fantastic.
This is the spot where Lenny wanted us to wait.
Send him to court, thief.
Oh, look! Isn't that her?
Time to make the arrest. That's an actual thief.
Oh no! Did she notice us? She started running the other direction! What should we do? Should we chase her?
We should slice off her legs.
You're right. She might also be trying to lure us away.
You wait, but there's no sign of the thief.
Nothing's happened for a while now. Paimon wonders if Lenny caught the thief.
Let's go find Linny.
Yeah, let's go.
I must say Liney? Linny, Line? They are not decided on how to pronounce that name either.
Are you sure that's all she took? You should check to make sure you're not missing anything else.
No, that was all. Oh, I can't thank you enough. I didn't notice a thing earlier. Anyway, I
Took
should be
your
going
balls.
now. Thanks again.
He just didn't notice.
Oh,
He had
were
none
you
to
returning
begin
what
with.
The thief had stolen?
That's right. Pity I wasn't able to catch her. She distracted me by dropping the thing she stole on the ground. By the time I looked back, she was already gone.
Oh. Let's see. I see some React streams, for example, from Tank Attack. Sometimes reacts to music, rather something with music. Ah. I've been suggested that before, but I'm not really sure what to do in that, you know? It's a little tricky. And my taste in music is extremely particular, and I know that a lot of people who follow me on social media like a certain type of music which I hate. So I don't think it would make for very good content. You know? Just because I was popular with my band before, that fit a certain niche, which is a niche that I personally don't enjoy. To put it lightly.
I saw the general direction she went, but Lenny twisted his ankle, and I needed to make sure he was okay.
Oh, did you get hurt, Lenny?
I'll be all right. It's just a twisted ankle, that's all. In fact, it's feeling better already.
This dude already twisted his ankle? They're lying.
If you want to play at being a hero, at least try not to get hurt doing it. Imagine what would happen if you managed to derail our performance as a result.
So they're siblings. But she has cat ears. And we don't see her real ears.
You're right, you're right. Sorry, Lynette. I have to admit that the thief was even more skilled than I had anticipated.
I take it somebody lied to them.
But at least we were able to get the stolen items back, so it wasn't a complete failure.
What a slippery little thief. Guess things turned out all right in the end, though. Libby's initiative paid off.
All right, let's put this little detour behind us. We should go to the court of Fontaine now.
Yes. For crime. A galactic criminal. Sounds like that from other stuff. I've discovered quite a few bands you never heard before. Ah. Interesting. I mean, I guess in a way I do listen to a little bit of a exotic taste of music. But I wouldn't know how to react to things like that. Not sure about that.
So, we ride this thing to go into the city? What an ingenious way to get around! People in Fontaine really know how to use water.
Good.
This is an aqua bus. It allows people to travel between several key locations around Fontaine. It's pretty convenient, but the ride can become a little dull after a while. The scenery is always the same. That's why it's better to travel with friends.
So you mean
Sure.
it's still boring even when I'm riding with you?
Oh.
No, that's not what I meant. It's just that, well, you don't really talk that much. Besides, it doesn't really feel like a real trip when it's just the two of us. It's the same as being at home.
He's in danger.
Whatever.
I'm liking Lynette.
Guess that's what it's like to be an older brother.
It's about time for us to leave. Let's get on board.
Aquabus. Oh. Oh hey, that's the march of Genshin.
Oh, excuse me! Aren't you the great magician Linny? And his assistant Lynette?
Great magician.
Hello. I don't believe we've...
Where's he looking? He's checking out her ass.
I'm Charlotte, a reporter for the
Eyes up
Steamboat.
here. Charlotte, a reporter for the Steambird.
Nice to meet you. From the Steambird, huh? We've often relied on your paper to promote our performances.
You're right, that's actually Pom Pom and March merged. That's when the simulated universe goes wrong.
It's an honor to meet you.
Wait, could that be the legendary traveler who's been making headline after headline in their journey across Tibet?
Yes.
Amazing! You recognized everybody almost immediately!
I wouldn't be much of a reporter if I didn't know who's who, would I? Wow, today must
Who's
be my
who?
day. Who knew I would end up on the same boat as so many VIPs? Could my vision finally be showing me some favor?
Could it be that you waited for the perfect moment for this?
So, Charlotte, what do you usually report on?
Well, when there isn't any breaking news, I mainly cover the trials at the Opera House. You can still manage to keep readers' attention as long as you tell things from a clever enough angle, even if it's the same old topics. For example, reporting on how a scammer once deceived vulnerable girls into relationships, or how a financial criminal was once so poor that they ate a single piece of bread for 5 days.
Wow. That would definitely get my attention.
That's fine and all, but what I'm really after is exclusive, sensational news pieces that could shake the country. These smaller stories are a waste of my talents. Oh, I just remembered. I've been following a case lately. Well, a series of cases, actually.
You mean the serial disappearances of young women case?
That's right. These stories are the talk of the town right now, and it's probably the most mysterious case we've ever seen. If I'm the first with a draft ready to publish when the case is finally cracked, and it's the headline story in the Steambird, oh, when that happens, I bet all the other reporters will shed tears of envy. I've already gathered all kinds of materials. I just can't wait for the truth to be revealed.
So, what is the serial disappearances of young women case? You mean the culprit hasn't been found?
That's right. The first missing girl case happened almost 20 years ago. And ever since, after a period of time, another girl disappears. What the cases have in common is that the girls are all of a similar age, and that they've all vanished without a trace. But the scariest part is that to this day, none of the girls have ever been found. Many suspects have been arrested over the years in connection with this case, but shortly after each arrest, another disappearance would always happen.
Then there must be more than one criminal at work. Maybe they're copycat criminals?
Yes, it's possible. But either way, I believe that every case has some precise truth behind it, waiting to be exposed.
Yes, I agree. And at the very least, the family of those missing girls deserves some sort of explanation. I just imagined for a second what I would do if Lynette were to suddenly disappear. I'd pay any price to get her back, and then find a way to track down the culprit.
Please don't imagine that, Lenny.
Please don't imagine it. You continue talking on the aquabus, and before you know it, you're arriving at your destination. Do we now?
Hey, we're almost there, look!
Looks cool. I like it. This is the right look for, you know, playing that in summer. The water looking refreshing. I just want to play this while sitting in like a little pool, you know? Like play this on a Steam Deck or something. That'd be nice. Get it? It's a steampunk area. I'm playing it on a Steam Deck. Maybe I should get myself a Steam Deck. Does anyone know if you can play Genshin on a Steam Deck?
Well, I really enjoyed chatting with you. Life should be full of pleasant little surprises like this.
I should really get one. Hold on. I'm writing that down. Steam Deck. Because from every single person I've heard that has a Steam Deck, they're all happy about it. They all say it's great. I think so ironically it's through the Epic Game Store though. Ah well. Ah well. I'm not a fan of the Epic Game Store, but if it's working on the Steam Deck this way, then that would be cool. Yeah. So can you play Star Rail and stuff on it as well? Because that would be really awesome. Because after all, like, handheld devices are great. It's just we've been lacking them for the right sources. Because, you know, Nintendo, you know, they could really do with a couple more good games. Sure, they had great ones on the Switch. The Switch is pretty old by now. But there could be more, you know? And it could have more power. Like, think about it. Like, I think the Steam Deck has a 1440p screen even, I think. Imagine people crazy enough to still play on 1080p. All right.
Yeah, us as well. The ride went by too quickly.
Ah, I have an interview to get to. I should get going before I'm late.
Okay, Hyman hopes we can chat again soon, Charlotte. See ya!
Bye now. Oh, be sure to stop by and see me at the Steambird when you have time.
I know.
What a tough job. Always running around and interviewing everyone. Well, where should we go now?
If you don't mind, how about we stop by my home first? Besides, I still have all the materials we collected.
Imagine you say that to a person you just met. You're like, hey, how about we stop by my home first?
You must join Smash.
Bastard. I still think I should have chosen the male traveler at the beginning of the game, Ether, instead of Lamine. I feel like Lamine would make the better, like, Abyss twin, actually. Blade is taking you home after you just heard stories about women being kidnapped. You're right, actually. Yeah. And he's gonna say like crazy things like, what was it again? Blade says. You append me? You I don't know. He's crazy. I like him. He's great.
Sure, we wouldn't mind at all. This city is so huge, Paimon wouldn't know where to start anyway.
She was getting her shoes. And well, she was kind of like hitting her head against the desk. Because, you know, the desk is like in standing position right now. Whoops. Oh. Damn. That's majestic looking. This looks so much better than Sumeru. Holy shit. I was just not really vibing with Sumeru much. Like Penacony, you know. Holy shit, if you think about it. Wait. We had Mondstadt. Mondstadt is the equivalent of Herta space station, right? Okay, no, wait, no, my theory doesn't fulfill itself. It doesn't. Shit. Because I was thinking, alright, so we got like Space Liyue, right? With Cienjolofu, Mondstadt Belobog, and then we now have Penacony. I was gonna say Penacony is like Sumeru, but
I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again.
I guess not. It's really pretty out here. I like this. I like proper cities, you know? I don't like tents and huts. Snack. What tastiest food in the world? Really? Garlic baguette? Holy shit. Fontaine onion soup. Ugh. Fish and chips? Hell yeah. Pâté de fruits. Whatever. Festos? I guess. Fanta? Really? Shit, it's kind of... The theory would make it that Fontaine is like Penacony, and this is so glad. Okay, we have to, we have to dismantle the theory. This cannot be Penacony. Then again, Penacony started strong for me as well, and then it dropped down. I'm still reading things about Penacony, though, and trying to understand it, okay? So don't take me wrong. I'm just a very critical person, you know? My crit rate is very high. You know? Arcane blood loss, high crit rate. I just didn't like the way it was delivered to us in the story. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted to be good. I'm just upset it wasn't delivered very good. It's because I care. Most people don't. That's why. Right, Ember? That's right. Ember is sitting at my foot. Come. This is Ember, and she's very fluffy at the moment. But hopefully next week she's getting an appointment at the puppy hairdresser, so she can be ready for summer. All right. Let's get some fish and chips. Sure. We've got money. We've got 1 million more. No, wait, 10 million. That's 10 million more. Okay, we're good. Get ourselves some Fanta. I like Fanta. That one is upstairs, but I want to steal. Exactamente. With summer. You're right. You're right. Maybe, you know, maybe if Emma gets a haircut, that is like rain dancing it to finally become summer. Eh. Oh, doing quests counts as doing commissions, right? Oh, beautiful. 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 The quality of my life.
This is our current abode.
Current?
Ah, Fremine, you're home. Where did everyone else go? I have some new friends that I would like to introduce.
Oh, they all just went out a moment ago.
I see. Everyone is getting busier now that Father will be returning soon. I suppose that can't be helped.
Well, I haven't played anything of Fontaine, right? And I'm unspoiled. But I've seen the trailers. And I know who Father is.
Allow me to introduce you to my little brother, Fremine. He is a phenomenal diver.
Hello.
Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. Oh, you sound very proud to have a diver as a brother, Linny.
Is he Dave the Diver, like the mini game in Nikkei? Hey, can you play Nikkei on the Steam Deck? Linny sure seems to have a big family. What a talented family!
Linny, could you come here for a moment?
I'm gonna write it down, I'm gonna research that. These are things I must know.
What is it, Fremine? Do you have something to tell me?
That's right, you go ahead. They're whispering.
Okay, I see.
Is everything all right?
Oh, it's nothing. We were just discussing a little housework. Sorry for the interruption.
Hey, D-Luke, hello. A Genshin streaming, that's right. It begins.
Oh, before I forget, the Traveler and I collected more materials to make magic pockets. Were you able to get any, Fremine?
Yes, I went diving and gathered lots of materials. I was about to give them to you.
That's our Fremine, always quick with the underwater work. All right, I'll take these to the workshop.
Ooh, it's raining. We're back in Germany.
Looks like rain.
No shit.
Oh, you're right. But wasn't it clear and sunny just a moment ago? Fontaine's weather sure is weird.
Germany, like I said.
I'm afraid that's just how it is here. It often rains on days where there are trials being held in the Opera House, but don't worry, it'll clear up soon enough.
Feel like that's something we should remember?
What's wrong, Fremine?
There's a legend about the rain that I tend to believe. It's said that a dragon of water once resided in Fontaine. Though we don't know where the dragon went, every time it weeps, the skies will cloud up and pour out rain.
There's a dragon in every zone, right? Like there was Storm Terror, Dvalin in Mondstadt. There was in Liyue, wasn't Zhongli himself the dragon? Or was there another? And then in Inazuma, what was the dragon in Inazuma? Should be only have 2 confirmed on the main dragons though. Couple of speculation. Okay, alright.
When I was a child, my mother told me that if I wanted to go outside and play, I should yell toward the sky at the top of my lungs. Hydro Dragon! Hydro Dragon! Don't cry!
Yeah, Miko's the dragon. Could that Hydro Dragon be the elemental dragon of Fontaine? Another one of the elemental dragons of Tivad?
If it's an elemental dragon, then having the power to make it rain wouldn't be very unusual. Let Paimon try something. Hydro Dragon, don't cry!
And then she gets hit by lightning.
Doesn't seem to be of any use. It is just a legend after all.
You know, you might be a more popular magician if you understood the concept of romanticism. Or could at least play along.
She's nice.
Sorry. It might be because we've never met the Hydro Dragon. Perhaps it can't be comforted by the words of strangers.
Although I feel like if this game had a jackal right now, that would be great. After some time, the rain stops.
It rained for longer than I suspected. Oh, it's already getting late.
Was there something you needed to do, Linny?
Yeah, some preparations for the show at the Opera House. I need to find a way to catch the last aqua bus of the day. On the day of the performance, just ride the aqua bus to the island of Araneus. I'll have Lynette meet you at the fountain in front of the Opera House.
Araneus. Sounds good. You go out, Lini.
Oh, are you leaving now?
What is it, Fremine? I'm in a hurry. Oh, I get it. You feel nervous delivering the materials for the magic pockets, is that it? Perhaps we could trouble the Traveler to help us take these materials to the Beaumont workshop and deliver them to the owner there? I'm afraid that Fremine can be quite introverted, and the boss there tends to be pretty talkative. Fremine has always been a little afraid of her.
I feel that very much.
No trouble at all. Don't worry, we're on the case.
Like, you know, like I'm literally trying to time my walks with Ember so that I encounter the least possible amount of people. Hey, also, hello. That's waifus. I see waifus, I click on thumbnail. That's how it rolls here. You know, that's how we do it.
Sorry for the inconvenience. I'm quite useless when it comes to
Every
such
game
tasks.
I play has waifus. Every single
I'll think of a way to make it up to you.
Trust you me, every single game. And even if it's like Farming Simulator, I will find a waifu.
Oh, no need. This will be a walk in the park for us.
So they want us to do that dirty work again. Ooh.
Treasure. One way to draw your target out of hiding.
Treasure. Hydro Sigil. Quest. Magic pocket materials. Okay. What's this? Radagon steel, a scar seal?
Good roll. All right, maybe I'll take one more day off and
Whoa.
knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it.
That. Oh. No firefly collecting? Hello.
Hello? Is there anyone here?
Oh, hello there. New customers? Looking to buy, or do you need something made? Or perhaps you're just looking for a chat with me.
No.
Oh no, we're just here to deliver some materials. Here they are. They're for making... what were they called again?
Ah, these must be for Magic Pockets. I could tell right away. I've already made several orders worth now. No need. They've already prepaid several batches worth. When they told me what they'd be using them for, I even offered them a discount, but they insisted on paying the full amount, saying that I had a business to run. It seems both their hearts and their pockets are made of gold.
Like we are instantly like tied into some weird scheme of like handing out magic pockets to people from some magician who's like, don't worry, there's a prophecy, everyone's gonna drown. You believe me, right? Cool, here, just deliver the stuff. Like everything is sus already.
Whoa. So, is Linny actually loaded?
I can't say for sure, but who knows?
He has magic
Maybe
money.
there's good money to be made being a magician in Fontaine.
Hey! Is this for to make stuff here? It looks really advanced.
Why use your hands when a machine can do the work? It would be a waste not to use the latest technology. And wasting is a kind of crime.
That could be a Nikkei quote.
But where does a big machine like that get its power from?
Well, it's a little complicated. I'm not sure I can put it in layman's terms for you. But basically, everything we usually use here in the city is powered by indemnitium. It's a type of energy that's produced from trials.
What? Indemnitium? Look how the iron in the back jiggles. I'm telling you, this could be Nikkei.
Huh? How can trials produce energy?
Well, I'm not completely sure of all the details myself, but basically, when a trial is in session, the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale harvests people's belief in justice and converts it into energy to be used all around Fontaine.
They held a gun to the voice actor when they were saying that.
So that's what its other function is? Paimon heard that the Oratrice was created by the Archon to make judgments. But Paimon still doesn't get it. How could something unreliable like people's beliefs be turned into a stable power source for these machines?
Well, Venti and Nahida both said the gods rely on belief to obtain power. Sounds a lot like the paths and Star Rail if I think about it.
Oh, yeah! So that means the Hydro Archon relies on the machine to take the energy created by belief and turn it into power for all of Fontaine, right?
Even though I've never heard anyone really put it that way before, it sounds like it makes sense. Besides indemnitium, we have another type of energy called pneumosia.
Okay, wait, what? Indemnitium. An energy. So it's an ore? That exists because of trials? And there's pneumosia, which is... that sounds like a lung disease.
It isn't produced by the power of the Archon, but it is unstable by nature. Even now, it still cannot be widely used by civilians.
The power of justice.
I thought I'd find you hard at work, but here you are chatting the day away. Since you're already talking, I'm sure you wouldn't mind a few words with me.
Kill.
You again? Didn't I already promise you that I'd have the more I owe to Confrérie of Cabriere by next month? Why are you hounding me now?
Yeah, but how do we know that you won't go running off by the end of this month? I want 50% today. Wait, no, 70%.
By the way, as I just checked on Ember in her little dog bed under the desk, today I bought Ember's birthday gift. And it's just the coolest puppy bed. Like, don't tell Ember, all right? Psst. But it's so cool.
Huh? You...
Seems business isn't so great for the workshop. We've already finished our job and delivered the materials. Maybe now's a good time to leave?
You're right. Sounds like a usual case of someone owing somebody else money.
Hey, hold on. Before you go around trying to collect payments, why don't you settle your own debts first?
No way! Look who the cat dragged in.
If Confrérie of Cabriere wants to poach clients from Northland Bank, that's fine. But I'm afraid you still owe the bank a hefty sum of mora. So why don't we work things out between us first, before you get back to your little conversation here?
Like he literally heard the word money and appeared.
You're from Northland Bank. But we said we'll pay everything we owe next month. Why are you hounding me now?
Why are you hounding me now?
Traveler, Paimon! I didn't think I'd run into you here in Fontaine. What are the chances?
We're surprised to see you too. What are you doing here in Fontaine? You didn't want to stay in Snezhnaya?
We sure seem to have run into a lot of friends today. Fontaine really is a curious place.
Long story short, I've already been in Fontaine for some time now. And honestly, things have been pretty boring. But it seems that fate brought our paths together today. Not only will I have some good friends here now, but ones who always seem to find trouble.
He's nice. He tried to kill us.
Either way you look at it, it seems things are going to get a lot more interesting now.
Pretty sure we'd want to avoid anything that you'd find interesting. Besides, our trip here has gone pretty well so far. Right, Traveler?
I think we've already weathered enough storms for now. I don't mind a little excitement every now and then. We weathered enough storms.
Hey, you, Northland Bank boy. Aren't you forgetting something?
Don't interrupt. It's not often I run into the Traveler like this. Why don't you wait for me over there for a while?
For a while.
You kidding? Aren't you the one looking for us? You really expect us to sit and twiddle our thumbs while you catch up with your friends? Listen to me, boy. If you want your Mora, fine. Why don't you come and take it?
Hey, I just said not to interrupt. Oh, by the way, Traveler, the last time I took Tonya and Tooser ice fishing, Tooser said,
"Hey, that's way over the line. All right, boys, let's see who has to pay up now."
Can you at least let me finish one sentence? Fine. Though the bank told me not to get rough with our clients, you're the ones who started it. This is an act of self-defense. You two will have to be my witnesses, okay?
Go ahead, kill him.
I'm sure this won't take long.
Oh.
No
I actually don't know how to play him.
Shouldn't let your guard down.
Wait, hold on. No, not that. Not that. It's like... Oh, it was me. All along.
What's your deal, Brad? How are you so strong if you're just a staffer from Snezhnaya's Northland Bank? Wait, don't tell me you're...
Oh, now you notice. It's a little late, don't you think? Just make sure you understand that you don't mess with Northland Bank. Got it? Huh?
Hey.
Now's my chance!
You just punched him.
Huh. That was weird.
What just happened?
I'm not sure. It's as if I suddenly lost control of my hydropowers when I needed them. Maybe there's something wrong with my vision?
Gotta charge it, you know?
Strange. How could that happen? First time Paimon's ever heard of someone losing control of their vision.
Never mind. It doesn't matter. If I want to stay sharp, I shouldn't be relying too much on my vision anyway. Besides, I always have my delusion in case I need it.
Losing control of the vision. Wasn't that what happened in Inazuma? Anyways, you better not use your delusion too often.
So what are you doing in Fontaine, child? I don't see its work for Northland Bank.
Well, I guess it's because I've been in a bad mood lately.
Huh? What kind of reason is that? Wait, since when do you feel down about anything?
Stop taking drugs.
I don't know. Maybe I still have a lot to learn about myself. But recently, there seems to be some sort of restless power stirring inside of me. And I don't know why, but every now and then I feel like I'm in a terrible mood.
Man, that's just life.
Maybe you losing control of your vision just now is connected with that power you're feeling inside.
That is a possibility.
So about this power, do you have any idea where it came from?
I can't remember if I ever mentioned it before, but when I was 14, I fell into some unknown abyss.
Wait, no. We didn't ask for your trauma dumping here. We already had that at the start of the quest.
It was during that time I learned nearly all of my abilities. The one who took me under her wing and taught me was named Skirk.
Skirk?
She was always quiet and very mysterious. Nobody knew where she came from or what she had been through, and she was always very strict when teaching me combat techniques. One time, I asked her why she was willing to take me on as an apprentice. From what I could make of her answer, it was because I had awakened it, and traces of it remained on me. She said that all my combat training would be useful in the future.
But what is it? What did you awaken?
She never explained that, but my guess is that it's related to a dream I saw when I had just fallen into that abyss. In my dream, I was in the deepest depths of the sea, and the boundless seabed was all around me. but in front of me appeared a whale that was so massive, I felt like I couldn't breathe.
Narwhal?
A whale? Oh, that sounds familiar! When we fought against you before, you summoned a huge whale that seemed to leap at us. Is that the one?
That's just an abstract form of a whale that I create using my elemental powers. It takes that shape because the scene I dreamt of the whale has always been stuck in my mind. I'll never forget it.
So you used the whale as inspiration for one of your moves? Huh. Seems a little twisted to Paimon.
It's very possible that the power inside you is connected to your incident in the abyss.
So why don't you just go ask your master? Maybe she knows the answer.
You make it sound so easy. Ever since the incident I experienced there, I've never stopped searching for Master Skirk and that unknown abyss.
But like, not abyss or the abyss, different abyss, I guess.
But it's been years now, and I've still found nothing. There isn't even a trace of the place where I remember falling into the abyss.
Oh, it sounds like some kind of ghost story.
Yeah, I'm out of leads at this point, but there's nothing more I can do. It seems that strange encounters in this world tend to be elusive like that. Oh, seems the time really flies when I'm talking with you. I just remembered I have somewhere else I need to be, so I should get going.
What? More work for the Northland Bank?
No, it's more of a personal appointment. Lately, I've been sparring with some of Fontaine's official champion duelists whenever I'm feeling bored.
Oh?
Official champion duelists? You mean it's their job to duel?
Yep. In Fontaine, before a criminal goes to court, they're given one chance to defend their honor by requesting a duel with an official champion duelist. The champion duelists are all-powerful fighters selected from among the nation's best. And the duel itself is a no-holds-barred fight with no specified stopping point. So engaging in such a duel is regarded as a symbol of defending your honor. If a criminal manages to win the duel, they'll be acquitted. But if they lose, they'll have no choice but to stand trial.
I mean, that sounds kind of hype.
And the worst case scenario is that you're simply killed in the duel. Though it's rumored that Fontaine has a death penalty, from what I can tell, no one has ever been officially sentenced to death. So really, the only people who opt to duel are those who have suffered a grave injustice in being accused, or those who greatly value their honor. Otherwise, why gamble with your life?
Or they're weak.
So, do many people actually get out of their trials by winning the duel?
Apparently, it's exceedingly rare for anyone to actually win. Fontaine probably enacted this system as a way to show that the nation respects the honor of its citizens. Besides, none of the champion duelists are to be trifled with, which is exactly why I was itching to face them as soon as I got to Fontaine. Apparently, the one I'm meeting today, Clorinde, is the strongest of the champion duelists. I had been asking her for some time before she finally agreed to face me today.
Fuck's that?
Well, that's child for ya. Paimon feels like we heard that name somewhere before. Clorinde. Huh.
When we met the Hydra Archon.
Oh, before I forget, I want you to have this.
Money. Oh.
Huh? Your vision? You're seriously just giving it away?
Thanks, man.
I'm just worried that it could become uncontrollable again. I'd be pretty upset if it got in the way of my duel, so I think I'll be better off without it for now. Besides, I just need you to hold on to it for a short while. I'll come retrieve it when I have some time later.
That's a weird way to, like, you know, make sure you stay connected to a girl.
Paimon knows what you're up to. You just want
Like
an
leaving a
excuse
toothbrush.
to come talk to us again, don't you?
That is.
Whatever gave you that idea? I'll be in touch later.
That sneaky guy. He said he's been feeling down lately, but he seemed the same as ever to Paimon.
Yeah, Paimon, because... Oh, well.
Well, since we don't have much to do for now, we might as well walk around and see the
It's like if you ask someone, like, hey, how you doing? Oh, don't worry, I'm great. Next minute, they kill themselves. Under Paimon's enthusiastic leadership, you walk all around the court of Fontaine.
Wow! Who could have seen that coming? The reporter who was barely around for most of the story was the murderer all along!
Damn. It's rude to spoil the mystery for everyone else, Paimon.
Sorry. Paimon was just surprised, that's all. Whew. Paimon never saw that twist coming. The murder mystery novels here are amazing.
Never thought I'd see the day when Paimon would enjoy reading.
The whodunits here in Fontaine are a lot different than the light novels you see from Yai Publishing House. Both have their merits, but Paimon thinks this style of novels are more, well, novel.
I bet Yai Publishing House is like publishing, soft porn.
It's so exciting to reach the moment when the mystery is uncovered, especially in the one Paimon was just reading. You should buy a copy and read it too.
I'm good.
Oh, sorry about that. Paimon will be more careful next time. Hey, shouldn't we be heading to the Opera House to see Linny's performance soon? It's almost time for the show to start, so we should get going. Linny said that the Opera House is on Aeneas, so let's go ride the Aquabus.
Music. Stealing. Thievery. Okay. Very nice out here. It's nice not constantly seeing those origami birds anymore. Oh, you playing catch with the boy over there? What they do? Oh, look at those 5 Primal Gems. There they are. Good. Very good. Hey, would you look at that? Jakob! Thank you very much for gifting a sub to Alsoa. Good stuff. Really good stuff. Talk Minven. There's the good stuff. I didn't even notice Alsoa ran out of a sub. I should have subbed them myself. Someone who's been subbed since like day 1, I should cover them if they ever lose a sub. You get them this time.
They really are cuttable. I heard down the grapevine that Chioria Boutique just got some new fabrics in.
I was trying to look at the dog.
Huh? Isn't that Charlotte? Who's her friend, and what are they chatting about?
Hey, please, with the cherry on top, Charlotte! Journalist extraordinaire! Please tell me you're joking! I read that a gang of criminals tricked the Gardamex by disguising themselves as blubber beasts. It's true, isn't it? It has to be! I've invested all my savings into graph adversarial technology and even taken out a sizable bank loan. I'm begging you like the beggiest beggar in all of begdom.
That was a weird point of view.
I need you to calm down a little, Miss Lapine, Pauline. I admire your passion for your research, and I don't mean to dash your hopes for those, big-ticket orders. But I'm afraid I'm not joking. The Blubber Beast incident was a short story mailed to us by an anonymous amateur author, written in the style of a true story.
Short story?
It sounds like they're just discussing a story, but why does this Miss Lapine Pauline seem so distressed?
Funnily enough, I actually remember being in a meeting where the editing team was debating the potential risk of misleading the public with this story. They even went to Maison Gardiennage for advice. But to our surprise, they fully supported us printing it.
This is an Arkham Quest related? How did I stumble into this?
Way to dupe potential criminals into wearing ridiculous costumes when breaking the law. In truth, Gardamex are extremely sophisticated in their capabilities. They can identify criminals just as reliably as the best human guards, so a crude disguise isn't gonna get you far. If anything, it'll just make you stand out all the more.
I mean, it kind of seemed natural the way we walked into it, though.
Since we ran that story,
Kuroshiro, hey, welcome.
Gardiennage has
Welcome to the
made
stream.
a slew of arrests, including, one phantom blubber beast, a titanic red-crowned finch, and a specter man. So I knew this story had helped out law enforcement. But this is the first time I'm learning of an innocent citizen being deceived by it. And investing so much Mora for nothing.
Uh-oh. She really sounds like she's in pain. Paimon thinks we should just ask Charlotte what's going on. Hey, Charlotte!
What course is this, Charlotte?
Traveler, Paimon! I was in the area taking some photos for a story when I got to talking to Miss Lapine Pauline about her research. She read an article in the Steambird about a criminal who evaded Gardamek detection by disguising themselves as a blubber beast. Inspired by this story, she spent a lot of Mora researching counter-criminal image recognition technology. Her aim was to improve Fontaine's public security by developing a device that could enhance Gardamek's target recognition capabilities.
So she's weird.
She was hoping I could write an article to spread awareness about image recognition technology. She even paid me for the article and gave me one of her prototype devices before I could get a word in. But unfortunately, it was just a fictional story, and her efforts and aspirations were all in vain. I tried to let her down gently, but she's finding it all very hard to accept.
This is a new situation for us, too. It's such a pity. It seems like the author was only trying to make the story interesting, and the Maison Gardiennage only had Fontaine's best interest in mind.
It's no one's fault.
Wait, Miss Lapine Pauline, what are you doing?
I'm gonna pick a fight with a Gardamek, head to the Opera Epiclese, and get a one-way ticket to the Fortress of Meropide. That way, I won't have to repay my debts. It's the only way I can afford to keep on living.
Whoa, there's no need
She wants
to
to
go
fist
that
fight
far.
a robot.
I mean, come on, look at you. You wouldn't even dent the Gardamek's armor. In all likelihood, they'd only hold you up at the Maison Gardiennage for a few days before letting you out, and then you'd still have to repay your debts. Actually, instead of going into the technicalities of that, how much did you actually invest? How bad can it really be?
270,000 Mora.
Okay, well, escaping to the Fortress of Meropide over a sum like that seems like a last resort. Surely there must be other options.
Not anymore. I used to be an equipment supplier to the Fontaine Research Institute before that blew to pieces, and now I'm just a small-time engineer. I scraped together some savings over the past few years, but I put every last Mora into this project, and now I'm left with nothing.
I was just trying to check out the dogs on the left there. She started talking.
It's not just my savings that are gone. It's my whole future as a graph adversarial technology specialist and my dreams of becoming a billionaire one day. My life is over.
Don't despair, Miss Lapine Pauline. I think I know a way for you to turn this around. This prototype you've given me, the camera lens for image recognition sample collection. It's really quite something. You said you designed it specifically for high-fidelity image capture and analysis, yes?
AI?
The rapid focal length adjustment is a very useful function in its own right. It's sure to make many journalists' jobs much easier. In fact, I'd say it has the potential to revolutionize Fontaine's news media. So your research efforts thus far are by no means in vain. The technology you've developed may have many applications that you've never even considered.
Really?
Absolutely. I've been working as a journalist for the Steambird for a long time now. No one understands the issues we journalists face on a day-to-day basis better than me. So keep calm, take heart, and start thinking about mass production. In the meantime, I'll show your invention to all my colleagues to drum up interest in your product.
Instructions unclear. Started mass production of humans. She just started having tons of babies.
I can't believe it. If this is true, then I can look into setting up a whole camera lens development pipeline. My big-ticket orders and billionaire aspirations are still in the cards. Oh, maybe I should consider taking out another loan. That way, I can rapidly improve the lens production process, be the first to market, and prepare to battle for dominance in the camera industry.
Come on, stop daydreaming about your pipelines for a minute. Just take it one step at a time and see how it goes. There's no sense in putting all your eggs in one basket before things are even off the ground.
Being overly ambitious might come back to bite you. Slow and steady wins the race.
And I can probably speak to some people I know and license my image recognition device to a workshop to raise some funds. I can't believe I didn't think of this sooner. There's no time to lose. I need to get to work. Early bird gets the worm.
No, the steamboat gets the news. Oh, well.
Can you believe her? She just ran off. Paimon's pretty sure our advice went in one ear and out the other.
It's understandable. When inspiration and passion strike at the same time, it's all too easy to throw yourself headfirst into your work and forget about everyone around you. A lot of journalists are the same way when they're first starting out.
Like, am I crazy, or is like the dialogue in this voiced faster now than it compared to Paniconi?
But don't you worry. I'm gonna write an article on all this, and I'll be checking in on her regularly.
What is these people trying to draw my world?
Her research has the potential to benefit the entire journalistic community. I'll give her plenty of input to stop her from going down any rabbit holes, and make sure mass production of her lens can begin as soon as possible.
It's reassuring to know that you'll be looking out for her, Charlotte.
Go, Charlotte.
Actually, you know what? Why don't you two take this prototype lens? I'm sure you'll have plenty of chances to use it on your travels. It takes the right person to get the most out of a new technology. In your hands, it's sure to capture some amazing sights.
Thanks a lot, Charlotte. What a nice surprise. We were just curious about what you guys were talking about. Totally didn't expect to get a free gift out of it.
Neat.
You're welcome. I got something out of this too. The beginnings of a very interesting news story. The boundaries between real news reports and news-like fiction must not be blurred, even when there's a compelling justification for doing so. Yes, that's how I'll phrase it to the editors when I give them my feedback. Let's hope we don't mislead any more well-meaning citizens in the future.
That's it. Quest done. Special analysis zoom lens. After activating the special analysis 3 inventory, you can use a camera to use special photo taking function. After Charlotte activates this gadget, the original effects of framing freezing point compositions hold mode cannot take it. What? Alright, anyway. Helvrant, welcome to the stream. Don't know who you are, you don't know me, but you know. But no, you popped up on my Twitch front page and you look oddly like Ludwig.
So hard to pick the perfect gift.
Is that a compliment?
It's so much quieter outside.
I am not perfectly aware of who Ludwig is. I've heard that name uttered before on the internet though. Charles Vision. Oh. Not our first empty vision we get. Bloodborne Ludwig? Oh! Wasn't he the one with, Ludwig was the one with,
So hard to pick the perfect gift.
the Moonlight Greatsword.
I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again.
Kind of became a horse.
Take it easy.
No horse, no horse. Thievery. Hey. That's the Charon, manager of the pathology. It's the alchemy thing. What do we have here? What? What do you mean? What do you sell here? I apologize, but I haven't encountered anything that catches my fancy lately. Oh, okay. Hey, would you look at that? It's Catherine!
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
No way! What does Catherine look so straight out? Is that a... I'm not sure I should do that. It's gonna punch me into another quest.
Thank you for completing... Ad Astra...
They're just gonna force me into another quest. Wait. Fontaine. Just that? Oh well. Any character bonuses? Got a lot of characters. No bonuses. I won't get it. Money? Maybe? I don't know. What's Guten Tag? What isn't Guten Tag? You know what I'm saying? Oh wait, I know this is useful. Yes. We always want to get more Or... Official, get to work. And, empty name, strange. Get to work. How many do we have? 5? Okay. What's actually useful? What is actually something I would want? I have a feeling I might want to have, like, things from Sumeru because I've been doing the least there. And it's probably going to remain that way, so let's grab those. And I guess let's do this, because... Never mind, I can't. Okay, cool. Nice. Send Fischl to the mines. Whoa, what's going on with him? Champion duelist. Damn, boy.
There'll be an extra thing for that. I'll think about it.
So you want me to go where? There? Like, they know this is gonna take a while to get there. They're perfectly aware. They want you to explore now. That was the intention all along. So, the only true thing for us to do is, steal. You know what? I think we need more games that focus on thievery. Like, we need a proper thief game, you know what I'm saying? There used to be a game called Thief, and it was cool in, like, 1997 or something. And unfortunately, the ones that came after that never really hit the mark from what I've heard. I haven't played them though. But yeah, I think it would be awesome if you had a proper thievery game, you know? Like, not just an espionage game or like that. No. Like an actual thievery game where it's just about stealing. Shoplifting simulator.
Take it easy.
Neat. Would you look at that? This game has a day-night cycle. Impressive. Should be the case for every single open world game. You need a day-night cycle to break up the monotony of the world. Looking at you, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
Every scent tells a story.
So how do we get there? I think I'm just gonna climb a wall. Might be my best choice. Music's very nice and cozy. I like it. Grace, yeah. It's so graceful. I have to be up there, huh? Okay, yeah, that's very far away. Super far away. Let's see if we can get upstairs with that. Also, I gotta wrap up soon for the night. So at least I would like to get to the outside world. But it's probably a good spot then, you know? Good cliffhanger for the next episode. 4th floor? Sure. If that's high, it's up. Hey, have you heard of Up Dog? And we're going. Oh, that's a little bit higher. There's another statue. Sure. Let's take it. Boom. Fancy. I like this one. It looks cool with the big sword and everything. It's a very nice statue. Can we worship you? Do we have what it takes? You want 20? You're not getting that from me. Although, wait. Alright, never mind. I wanted to attune, you know? I wanted to become a Hydro Traveler. What is going on back there? With the Traveler equipped, they could do it? Oh. Is the Hydro Traveler good? Such chill music. Very nice. I like that. Isn't very good? Ah. So which Traveler is good? Look at that back there. Cute little landside house and big mountain like that. Reminds me of like one area in World of Warcraft. I think it was like some of the Borealis area. Pretty. That's freaky. Flying cubes of water? Perfectly normal. Well, that red glow is a statue of the seven. Okay, so they want us over there. There's probably like another car right over here. But I probably just don't get it because I'm lame, so, you know, we could just swim up. I want to find out how the swimming works. I haven't done any of that yet. It's flying Minecraft. Hey, should we bring back the Minecraft as well for the stream? The co-op Minecraft? What do we think? Also, I realized the entire time that behind me, my lamp is reflecting on the cabinet. I gotta fix that.
Take it easy.
Haven't used like the standing desk in a while, so I gotta adjust everything. What's that? Marcotte? Okay, here we go. Swimming. Oh, it's already blue stamina this way. Dive. Let's go. Whoa, we're diving. We get bubbles on our ass. That's a bit weird. Let's not question that. Whoa. Up. Down. What's that? What's that? Huh? What is this? What do I do? I actually need to read the tutorial. Abilities of the transoceanic source water and xenochromatic creatures. Sometimes these strange clusters of transoceanic source water will appear beside you, allowing you to unleash power using your will and deliver attacks. When attacking special xenochromatic Fontaine aberrants, I won't remember any of these words, their powers can be absorbed for a certain period. Who's xenochromatic? Are you that? So there has to be something. Oh, there, this. Come here. Released Fontaine water blades that are long and sharp, hold to aim and release. Use the ability to cut the weak sections of the Fontaine seagrass and destroy them. Oh, how long does it last? Hey, come here. Where's the grass? Wer ist das Gras? Do I mean this? That ain't it. Interesting how that stuff moves, though. Whoa. Oh, that is the stuff. There, I see it. I see an opening. The opening threat. Now we need 3. Oh, it's recharging. Okay. What? But it told me it was fancy cut. Kill animals with it? Good idea. Nothing dies. These weapons are weak. Hit all 3 at once. Like, you're making this sound very Genshin, alright? Hit all 3 at once. Yeah. I'm a fraud. I'm a shame. I'm... Attack! Oh! I can one-shot stuff with it. Hydroculus? Alright. You will sometimes encounter teleport waypoints and domain transmap pins bearing such sub-icons. These symbols indicate that the destination is located in a multi-layered area. After you unlock the corresponding map layer, you can interact with said pins to open the corresponding sub-map. I was trying to sound like Rosanna. Use the layer markers on the right of the map interface to switch between layers with the same group, or select the big icon to return to the top level map. Okay, thank you. That's I don't. That's too much text. My brain cannot comprehend. Pin. There. I'm making sure I mark all the hydroculus so I can use the interactive map and get all of them. Yep. What now? So this is up. This is where we are. Okay. Cute, important message. What? Oh, right. Yeah. Don't worry. I totally understand. You know. Totally. Oh. Cook them. Whee! I'm swimming. Oh, there's a fancy ring. I bet that's a speed boost. Whoa! Okay. Come. Come here. Oh no, wait, I got it. Come here. Give me your power. Break! See? My Giga Chat brain told me how to do that. Oh. What are you? Smash. Oh god, he's still alive. They don't fight back. You know, this ain't bad at all, especially because you don't have actual breath, like you don't run out of breath. That's awesome. This is making swimming so much better. The whole diving component. What's that? Wait, why are you shooting me? Holy shit. Never mind, that's dangerous. This place is still murder. Holy shit. Oh, look at that. Look at that. We found a, the thing. The thing. That is Subnautica. Still haven't played that. But I'm interested to do so one day. The crystal fly? Yep. Oh. We opened the gates and now the whole place is flooded. Domain of mastery or ramming a rhythm. Sure, let's wing it. Let's see how this goes. When the character recovers or loses HP, you activate character's normal charge and plan check. By 10% for 10 seconds. What? This does not concern me because I can't read.
Solidify.
No touching.
I'm doing all of this solely on muscle memory of how to play this game.
Now you shall perish.
This is all muscle memory right now. Like, none of these movements are
Shine down.
made because I knew what to do.
This is long overdue. That's just enough.
Stabilize.
Busted. These are about to get done.
Torn to
Oh, my sword! Dun, 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 dun. Now we want to talk to the tree. The tree gives us knowledge of ancient times. Oop. Wow. Let's try that again. Ah, so now you start right in front of this thing. Okay, that's the new thing, right?
This is order.
Rotation this team? Wait, what's wrong with it? It's great.
There is no escape.
Take it easy. Take it easy. Game's up. Fun show.
All hail.
This is a good team.
Now you shall perish. Illusion shattered.
See, like I've got my Zhongli shield going on, and so I don't have to care about damage. I've got Ganyu for a little bit of freeze, cheeky, and she does like destroyer damage. Yelan makes the AoE stuff, not the AoE stuff,
Torn to oblivion.
the dice. So that when I do this attack, I got multi-connected super slash. Okay, now. Did she take the sword out of her boobs? She sure did, yeah. We're very happy about that. This is what the Earth Tree gave us. What's going on here? It's a little diving thing. You don't have the right. Oh, you don't have the right. Consciousness inside the sword, which goes inside the boobs, because it's closest to the heart. They just found a nice way to tell you, like, yeah, inside the boobs. Oh, what's going on here? You sad? Oh shit! I was trying to have a nice chat with him. Thought he was depressed. Depressed Hilichurl. And there's a lot to explore here. Money! Need to play as a Fontaine character, Hydro Trevor, to do a dolphin dive. So there is dolphin dive? Can I change team right now? Hydro character. Wait, hold on. We got someone. We've got someone. You know, we've got what it takes. Oh, wait. Don't know where the front is. Complicated. Dolphin dive? Dolphin dive? Specifically how to traveler? Oh. Shit. And D-Look, thanks for hanging out. Stranded? Oh, it's good being stranded. It's a good thing. We learned it yesterday. I do have Farina. Not in any team. Yeah, this is the exclusive Furina team.
Witness my magnificence!
We shall. Oh, that's nice. Wait. Let's go. This is great. The sensor bubbles are a bit weird though, but this is pretty fun. You know, that's actually important. Like, you have to think, in most games you play, especially open world games, getting around the world is pretty much like, I don't know, like 75% of the game, right? So you want to make sure that the traversal is fun. That's very important. For example, in World of Warcraft, they recently, in the latest expansion, they brought in a new way to use flying mounts, which is dragon riding, which just makes it overall much more fun. They stole it from Guild Wars and made it better. But like this, for example, this is great. Then again, where have we seen this before? Yes, of course, in Breath of the Wild, in the Zora domain. But we don't talk about it. Or like way back in the day in like Ocarina of Time and like Majora's Mask, when you were like using the mask of the Zora, but we don't talk about it. Anyhow. It's good, you know, many games have done this before, obviously. It's just likely to bring up the comparison to Breath of the Wild because that's where it initiated from. What was my initial gripe with the game as well? I was a big fan of Zelda and Breath of the Wild specifically, which I have come to understand now that Genshin just took what Zelda made and made it better. It is how it is. Wild. Wait, I can walk on water? With her skill? Let's get ourselves to land. Do you think still she can walk on water? And so skill lasts longer on the cooldown reset, you can do it infinitely? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I've never used it before, actually. I only tried leveling her, figured out I can't get the stuff because I haven't done Fontaine, so here we are.
Yeah. Shower me with praise!
Hey. This is great. Yeah, this is pretty great. Just like in Naruto. Nice. And these are my water friends. As a means attack, you will lose health down to 50% though? While they attack?
Strike a pose!
What's that? She's changing her hair. Short hair. Long hair.
The show begins!
Oh, the animations are great. That's good. That's great. Light mode, dark mode. You're right. Brighter outfit. Darker outfit. Oh no, we're swimming! Ah, we are back to the land of the mortals. Oh. I gotta say, like, this whole underwater thing, this is actually looking good. Looking real good. So much to explore. So much to do. Where's a giant monster now? I bet they wait for us somewhere. Out there. Down there. The depth. They beckon. Alright, I'm just gonna grab this thing and then, I'll have to wrap up. Had another early day tomorrow, and... You know, every minute that I spend here is basically a minute less sleep for me. Much as I enjoy this, we can come back tomorrow, you know? It's more important that I get enough sleep, and we do this tomorrow. You know my idea, you know? Catch my drift. Cheeky pull with my 132 pulls? Never mind. Hey! Actually, I don't want to get that thing right there, but I want to get gaming. Yeah. The gaming would be good to have. Gaming strong, right? He's gaming. That thing, I don't know what that is. Impressive. Whoa, whoa. Absorb its power? What does it do? What's it doing? I'm shooting bubbles at it. Hold on, let's try that. Oh. Strong! Yes! Nice. Nice. Okay. Well, with that being done, you know, I think it's an excellent time to call it a night. Yep. Woo. Those things sound fun. I like them. The water seals, the blue seals. Okay. Well done, everyone. It's time to wrap it up. It's been only 3.5 hours, but it's because I started a little late. But I'll be back tomorrow. Yeah. If you want, do join us on the Discord server right there. It's a special link. Only really cool people can push it and access it. So it's worth trying out if you're really cool. You know what I'm saying? I'll be back tomorrow evening, and I'm thinking, how do we tango it tomorrow? Do we do like a little bit of Elden Ring and then a little bit of Genshin? I have to think about this. I want to do both. I guess we figure it out tomorrow, and in best case, I'll talk to you about it on the Discord, okay? Let's do it like that. Oh, nice. Hold up. Don't worry, I'll still see it. Still see it, Xcorpion. Don't worry. You can always post those on the Discord, by the way, if you have a cool clip. Take plenty of clips, that will be great. Will be very much appreciated. Clips are important. Alright. Alright. Back tomorrow evening, and let's see how much time I can, muster, so we can maybe do Elden Ring and Genshin. Both. Okay? With that being said, all of you, thank you very much for hanging out. I appreciate you being here. Have a good rest of your Monday, and a good start to the rest of your week. Tomorrow's gonna be Tuesday, and Tuesday is usually news day in the gaming world. Let's see what's coming up. Anyways, thank you for hanging out. Have a great rest of your day. I shall see you next time. Have a good one. Ciao.